It just doesn't make sense, you know? It's... Hey guys, where do I even begin? It's your girl, Janice, back with a final review of Island. Oh my gosh, I'm still upset by what the hell happened on the final episode of Island. But this is my last review video of the Island series. It looks like there might be a second season with for a girl group. But right now, I'm just focusing on that one fact. The one fact that my pick is not in the final group. Let's dive into this episode. The final group's name is called ENHYPEN. ENHYPEN. Even that name is kind of random to me, but what makes me so upset is the fact that K did not make it. He literally was in the top 5, top 6 for so long, for all these weeks, and then, you know, he always had a badge. He has never seen the sight of ground. Yet, in the final episode, he doesn't make it. It just doesn't make sense. He had a badge every single damn week, okay? I don't know if the show's rigged or if there were panic votes, but for sure, like, the ranking in the last episode was a little whack. Yang Jungwon was first place in the final episode. Okay, like, in the past 2 episodes, Jungwon has been, like, on the verge of being kicked out. The fact that he made the first place in the final episode, I think that shows that people were just like voting for him only just so that he won't get like dropped out of the show. I believe Heesung, who I think deserves first place, ended up with 4th place, and then Sunwoo, who was first place consistently for the past like 3 episodes, he doesn't like even make it to the top 6. I like to believe that Island was not rigged. All of these ranks just have changed completely, and maybe the show isn't rigged, but one thing is for sure, the show was not very clear on the voting procedures. It was really confusing. Every single week they kind of revealed the results of midweek, and I think that just kind of made people panic based on the rankings. They're like, oh, okay, like we don't need to vote for Heesung, we don't need to vote for Sunwoo, but Yang Jungwon, Jake, let's go, 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 go. Honestly, even Hanbin being kicked out of the show, I'm pretty sure he was pretty popular around the world, but he got kicked out because I think the producers just didn't think he'd be a good fit into the group. I talked to my friend Alan about this, but there are some holes in this show, like how they only focus on the performance. Of course, K-pop idols are expected to dance and perform like really, really well, but the show didn't focus on anything else besides dance. The one time they talked about singing was when the vocal coach came in just to tell them like, you're not ready, what the hell were you doing? But like we didn't really get to see or even hear the members sing a full song. And also like the rappers, are there even rappers in this? I don't even know if there are rappers in this group. Even the directors, Tubu and Song Sung-deuk, they're dancers, they're performers. So I'm curious to see what ENHYPEN will show us besides just dance. During the episode, when they were calling each person who made it, I was like, okay. I had no worries for, absolutely no worries. Like even in my previous reviews, I always said Heesung, K, and Park Sung-woon are going to make it no matter what. But when I saw that Jake and Nikki made it, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, who are the 2 members that aren't going to make it? And then when it got to the bottom 3, the bottom 3 ended up being K, Daniel, and Sunwoo. So the producers had to choose the final member to join the rest of the group that got all the votes. And at that point, I knew that the producers would choose Sunwoo because they are aware that Sunwoo was a favorite. You know, he ranked #1 consistently. By that point, they had pretty strong dancers in the group already. Like Nikki made it, Heesung made it, Yang Dong made it. They have a lot of dancers. And while K is like, in my opinion, one of the best dancers in Island, I think the producers may have thought, okay, like, we don't need another dancer. Another thing that my friends and I were talking about was the fact that K's age may have played a factor. He is apparently 6 years older than Nikki. Nikki is just like a baby. There's that age gap. So, you know, we've seen in previous episodes K's strong leadership. Heesung will be the leader of ENHYPEN, and if K had been in that group, there could have been some issues, like similar issues that we saw in a couple weeks back, where, you know, Heesung is trying to be the leader, but it's hard for him to because K is much older and he has his opinions. So in that way, maybe for the sake of the team dynamic, team chemistry, it's okay that K didn't make it. But he was my pick! He was my pick! Overall, I think, you know, ENHYPEN is going to be a great group. They have some powerful players there, but I feel like K just got gypped. It just reminded me of, you know, back in the day, Produce 101, there were clear candidates that should have gotten in, but they didn't, obviously because Produce 101 was rigged. But it just made me think about that just for a second. But I like to think that Hitman Bang is a man of virtue and would not rig the show. I understand why the producers didn't choose K over Sunwoo, because, you know, Sunwoo is a unique character and he does have a specific set of skills, like being cute and unashamed. But I don't know what went wrong in the votes for K to not have made it. And you could tell he was pretty shocked at the end. Like, he didn't even cry. I could tell he was trying so hard to be happy for Sunwoo, but he couldn't hide the fact that he was so disappointed and so confused. And I was just like, oh my god. It would have made more sense if like Yang Jung-won or like Nikki or Jake didn't make it. But for someone who is consistently at the top to suddenly be eliminated, was just heartbreaking to me. However, there are rumors already that K has been picked up by Rain's label and will be debuting with 2 other Japanese members. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, I'll be very, very happy for K. And there is that like age gap, I guess. And without K, the balance of the group is pretty good. Like, they're all around the same age. Other than K not being in ENHYPEN, which is a huge deal for me, I'm pretty happy with the group in ENHYPEN. I saw that they're already starting to do photo shoots and do things to prepare for their debut. Other than that, we did see BTS and TXT in the show. I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch the full 3 hours of the show. I like skipped through, and all I can say is I did not see TXT say a single word. BTS looked freaking cracked out.
네. 좋습니다. 네. 네.
But it was really cute to see BTS give their future hubes, their future juniors, some advice. And they look like superstars. Very, very tired and cracked out superstars, but nonetheless, it was very good to see BTS. I don't know if the Islanders were nervous, but they couldn't even like say anything when BTS was like talking. Like, there was just no interaction. It just seemed like they didn't realize, okay, like BTS, my idols are sitting right before me and judging me. Everyone just kind of looked a little out of it. This final episode was really a roller coaster of a ride for me. I didn't expect this result, but I'm still happy for ENHYPEN, and I'm proud to say that I was loyal to the show from the start. I know what these boys went through to get to where they are now, and I'm excited to see how they grow and to see whether they will be able to fill in the big shoes that they have, aka BTS. This is it for my Island series. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my videos thus far. In the future, if there are other like idol shows, other survival shows, I can provide reviews. But please make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos as well. I will see you guys next time. Bye!